Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my single-player Minecraft series, LP series. Let's see, F5. Find the correct button. Haven't really done a ton since the last episode. I did go through and I added the maps all the way out for the new base area. Just all the way over to there. And I also discovered, I forgot about this because I think I found it on a midst back when it actually worked. There's actually another woodland mansion over here. There's one over there and one over there. It's like, those are supposed to be 10,000 blocks from spawn. There's world spawn. This one's about 800 blocks away. And then that one's another 300 from that one. The only other thing I've done, because I haven't really been home that much, after the last episode, I basically slept, and then I've been not home. I did a little bit of horse breeding. Unfortunately, I started breeding them, and then I went and looked at the wiki, and it's like, oh. What I was trying to do is get a good mule, something that's kind of speedy. The best one I've got is a 9.5, the one with the chests, because I did grab a donkey, but... And all the donkeys are the same, otherwise I would fill that out. Fill it in with donkeys on that edge. Let's see, what else? Oh, I don't have a stick on me. I think I need a stick to do this. Because originally I was going to have gates on the outer city walls all the way around. But more recently I've been thinking on it, and I don't think that I really want to do that. Basically, there should only be 2 gates, and one of them's already in place over there, so I'm thinking the other one should be the other end of the entire building here. Fly over here real quick. Basically, the other entrance will be over there, off of that side of it, is what I'm thinking. So, if we're making that change, I think it'd be a good idea to just go ahead and remove the schematic. Let's see. I think it's M. Loaded schematics. Unload. Nope. Start typing. There we go. The drawback of having Litematica is if you're like trying to do some things with the sticks, you can't because it wants to use it as the wand. And then I think I'm gonna fill this in, which actually shouldn't be all that hard. It looks like it's just some cobble and stone brick. Didn't think that part would take very long. Let's see. Cobble right here. Stone bricks. I think I have some around here. The main reason why you wouldn't have hundreds of entrances into your main city everywhere is because safety. You can't really route people. But the other thing too is, after having put in the farm fields over here, it doesn't make sense. There's not really a good way to get up to the windmill from this side, and there's a wall right there. So seal it off. Yeah, I got haste here, that's right. Oopsie. I hear a kitty. I think I'm just gonna leave the interior bits as they are because it doesn't hurt nothing. Fill that in. Alright. And then the main part for today's video, what I was thinking, after we get everything put away, let's see, cobble in there, stone brick stairs, and rails, I think are in that chest. Yep, got it. Oh yeah, I started doing that off camera and it was in the wrong spot. Let's see, what was it? I had a thought. Oh, yeah. Gonna need redstone components, specifically that chest, shulker, that, comparators, and let's see, I think I want to grab, we'll need the filters, but I'll probably do most of the work off camera, but I do want to get started setting up the what you call it, item sorting system. I have some spare ender chests somewhere, but I can never remember where they are. They're right here somewhere. Oh well. I'll get back to you. I suppose I can bring y'all back in for what I was thinking about. I was originally going to do 5 per, but I think I want to go with 7. That's starting off with the redstone stuff, because that's the slices that are closest to the front door. One of the big issues we're going to have here is the fact that the terrain is just awful. Oh goody, and that particular section that I want to work on is in the middle of a river. Enjoy. I'm gonna need more scaffolding. I was looking between cuts there. I was looking at the one that's in the redstone test world, and I think I want to go out further with hoppers. Than in the original. Yeah, I guess it's standing. We're gonna need more scaffolding. I was something else that I thought I would mention, but I forgot to mention earlier. I'm thinking about moving all the high lag stuff inside of this, like I did. That was the original idea behind my ice palace, was that I was gonna put like all the villager farms in it, as well as all the really laggy redstone, instead of having it be in the spawn chunks and have it be loaded all the time. Getting more scaffolding. Earlier when I was messing with the horse breeding, I was using golden carrots to breed them. Need to get a little bit closer. I think I should be able to reach from here. And my thinking too on this is that I start in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I was going to double that. But first let's get on top of that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the actual filter stuff starts at this point. Should probably mark that somehow. That could work. Just so that I can tell where the ones that are from that end. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7. And then I don't remember the rest of the parts of it, so I'm going to have to go back and forth here. I'll bring you guys back in when I have this section, this first part done. Obviously, this one's not going to be the one for that, but I like to have it centered, so. Anyways, I'll be back. Alright, so I got one module mostly, and I don't have the water streams or anything like that yet. But this is what we got. I don't have the filters, anything in the filters either. But was thinking about it. I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, but I figure one hopper, one item per game tick per hopper is probably fine, because the idea is that this is stuff that you aren't throwing like hundreds of stacks in at once. There is a bulk storage system that goes with it. It's just this isn't it. I'm not sure exactly how long all this is going to take. Probably quite a bit of time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it all done between episodes, or between cuts here. Between cuts. So, yeah, that's my filter stuff. So, I'm going to probably pause the recording session and get going with that. Stuck that in the wrong chest, because, you know, that's what we do around here. Walls there. Actually, let's put that in there and then move this stuff over here. Anyways, I'll be back eventually. At some point. Just thought I'd bring you guys back in. I don't have every layer in yet, but I thought I would show y'all what I have. Based on what I've seen watching some of the more technical players out there, I need to put composters on all of these hoppers to help reduce the lag. I totally did not build it with too big of a gap in between the sections earlier. Totally. But if you're wondering the pattern, it's actually pretty straightforward as to how I picked which section gets what set of hoppers. You start in the middle, and then from this perspective, the right, left, and then left, right again, and then left again. So this row is all the way at the very end. And of course, for right here, I used the old crawl through the one tall hole trick. And up on top, it's just align the items with a couple of chests, and then it runs along the ice path. Nothing too fancy. Although I did actually mean to grab some signs and label, because there's two sections that I want to label. The redstone blocks and miscellaneous chests like that. Although I might not have all the things in that section, I'm not sure yet. And then this one would be the redstone components. So let us go grab our signage. I used a bunch of them somewhere else too, and I can't remember where it was. Oh, no, now I remember what it was. The speeds for the horses. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't need more than a couple of those. Mostly to help me track it, because it's going to be a very large mess. And it's not going to take long for it to get there either. Let's see. So, based on our pattern, this one should be the redstone components, and then, let's see, it wouldn't be that one. It'd be, this one should be the slime block section. And you can't place a sign on that. Let's see. Redstone block section. And this one should be the redstone component section. Nope, gotta put it on the next line. Won't fit. There we go. Anyways, it's going to take a fair bit of time. I'm probably going to stream. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get this full episode out. Honestly, I was thinking I would like to complete just the one section, get it all finished out, because there's a couple of other little bits and bobs involved in the storage that I would like to also do as well. And I did bring all the video I have so far into the editor, and we're up to a little bit less than 15 minutes now. So anyways, I'll be back. So for me, it's been several days since the last clip. as well as a couple of live streams. For you guys, I know it probably looks almost instant, but between the live streams and working off camera in the time I've had, I did get sidetracked with something, but I got this in. This is the input chest for the whole system, and in the input section, and it goes all the way up to the top for this one slice of storage here. And yeah, I actually made a bunch more hoppers, and that's what I've got left. So it takes about 1.5 shulker boxes to do each section, apparently. It's also not helpful that I kept getting sidetracked, and then there's also the not having tons and tons of hours for working on this, unfortunately, because IRL obligations. One of the other things that I did in a live stream that hasn't actually gone live on my channel because I haven't set it up yet from the perspective of me recording this is I did explore a mansion and nearly died a couple of times. Didn't. And then I also got sidetracked. You can see a little bit of it right here. I started working on a mob switch, and I've been having problems with it. I'll show it to you as soon as I get over there. But basically, I've been having an issue where it's not been working at all. And so I thought, well, maybe they're not over far enough. And it turns out they were over far enough at this block. The problem is, when they're in the minecarts, they don't count towards the mob cap. So it's kind of an important piece of information for people out there to know. If you want to make a mob switch, you have to get the shulkers out of the minecarts now. I haven't fixed it yet. I've got a design in my brain on how to do it. The hardest part is going to be making the off switch for it. But it should work. I'd forgotten that in my creative world, I actually had it. They're all floating on a platform just in the world, not in minecarts. So I went there and tested it with one, and it didn't work. Also, somewhere along the ways, I drew out some stuff here, and with the way this is set up, I'm not terribly happy with it. So I think I'm going to move it. And with it lined up there, in the middle of the towers in front, I'm not terribly happy with it. I think I want to offset them, like have these towers there and what will be the row back here centered in the middle between them, I think is what I'm going to do. Also, probably have them further apart, because I was originally thinking about 100 blocks back, but I'll see. Anyways, according to between my timer on OBS and the actual video I've got ready to go in my editing software, I should be like right at it'll be a little bit shorter of an episode today, but I don't really have a whole lot else planned other than later today for me doing another stream where I think I might work on designing a fix for the mob switch. I may actually have to be in a creative world for that. But anyways, and there's also still much work to do. I think I've mentioned I've had issues with that, with the bug where your bees disappear on you. Pretty sure I mentioned that in the last episode, but I've also had to try to remind myself to go check on that periodically. While retrieving the shulkers to do the hostile mob switch, I did break it a couple of times, but it's working now. And for the moment, I have the block that goes there missing, so that way when I have the farm on, there should be a shulker in there. It might be not rendered in because I'm too far away. But if not, oh, apparently it already went. I've had some trouble with this farm anyways. Anyhow, I'll get it fixed between videos. And I'll see you guys. If you did enjoy the video, do be sure to hit the like button. And if you really enjoyed, do make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode, whenever that may be. Bye bye.